Hello, everybody. Welcome to another truly terrible experience. Today, we are going to get back to what you saw in the intro there. That's a fun time. And yeah, we're going to show off some new stuff, various things that we've built over the last few days. Forest Elf was on the server and helped me decorate a little bit. And we got to get a build done, just a little simple one in prep for a wood farm that I'm going to create in an upcoming episode. We're going to also do a little bit of egg harvesting for another upcoming project. Basically, it's all about getting ready for some upcoming projects and some future episodes. So let's get started with a bit of a tour. Obviously, it is holiday time. Very garish in here. That really doesn't go well with my colors. One of the things we've been working on is we turned off the iron farm for a little while and turned it into a villager breeder by dumping a bunch of carrots down the well. And it worked. It worked great. And I think it's time to let these guys come out. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Please stop. Whoa. Yeah, we got quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Yeah, these guys are also for an upcoming project. We've got lots of projects ready to go. It's just a matter of finding the time and the space to do it all. But you can imagine what these guys are going to be for. Clearly, we're going to be doing some book trading because you know what I did? I'll show you what I did. I geared up again. That's right. I sat there and killed zombies and enchanted and enchanted and enchanted and enchanted and enchanted and combined and took forever. So I want books. Anyways, yeah. We got some good stuff though. Aqua Affinity. We got our swimming stuff on. Fire protection, which has been very useful in the nether. And some various other protection bits. This is a great sword, though. We actually combined 2 swords to get that all together. And yeah, more of just sort of the same stuff. Silk touches, various other things. Got a pretty good bow. I combined 2 bows. Got a power 5. So overall, pretty pleased with my new gear, although that's taken a beating in that nether fortress trying to get the wither skulls. So this is one of the things that we did. Forest Elf likes to help me decorate and put things together. So we had a very plain, kind of boring little fishing shack. But you know what? All these little things kind of bring it to life. One of our commenters said that we should put a bit of a potato stand in here because they kept thinking of fish and chips. So there we go. We got some potatoes. You're selling them. We've got some cod, some cooked cod. A little bit extra if you want the cooked stuff. We've got the salmon as well. And yeah, just a little bit of decoration. Oh, and you can get some goldfish if you want to take a goldfish home for your aquarium. $1 each. That seems a little cheap there, dude. Oh, yes, and just a little cheeky comment Forest Elf made. He's doing a fundraiser to pay to get his buddies ashore. They've been sitting in this bay for a very long time. And they're going to join these guys. There's already 2 librarians out there. And being part of my cohort of booksellers. So we're going to be working on that in a future episode. Yep, that's another future episode. The other thing I did was over here. Made a couple of custom trees. Quite like them. Have a nice tree over here by the boat sheds. And yeah, we also made a little pathway up just because I got tired of jumping all the time. Yeah, it's really good. And I'm going to have a little bit of a sleep. Hang on. Yeah, so I kind of like these trees. They're quite nice. Just some birch leaves, some jungle logs. Or is it jungle wood? Jungle wood, I guess it is. And then we have some spruce fence posts in there for branches. In the last episode, we also worked on... Ooh, hello, Enderman. We also worked on this portal. I need stairs to this place as well. I put it in a floor to match the floor on the other side. And yeah, let's just pop through again to remind ourselves where we were at. So this is our nether ceiling. We got our horse, which I'm going to trade with one of those villagers later on, I guess, and get this guy named. We got another comment in the one of the episodes saying that our horse should be called Roof. No, Hoof. Hoof on the Roof. So that's what his name's going to be. He'll be our hoof on the roof, and we'll be going different places around here. We managed to get this portal actually working. I'll show you what I did. But yeah, it does not link up with the other one. So the one in the temple goes to the ceiling. This one goes into the... Ah! Why? That's right. Anywho, what I was trying to say was all I did was I broke the portal down there. I built a new one here just to see if a little bit of distance. And that's it. That's all I had to do. Just had to move it a few blocks over. It doesn't actually match up with the coordinates of the other one, but I guess it mattered more that the one on the ceiling matched up with the one in the temple, and this one just was in the way. So that's it. We've got them all connected. We're able to get into the nether, as you saw earlier with my collecting of wither skulls. And this is really great. This is working perfectly. One other piece to show off. We need a way to easily harvest wood. I'm getting tired of putting a tree up in the middle of the desert there and chopping it down over and over again. So we're going to do a bit of automation. And one of the things I want to do is inside this mountain is build a couple of tree farms that pump wood into this space here. So it'll come through and just pile up here, and we can just come in and go chop, 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 chop really easily. So today we're going to build, I've got some resources here in this lovely Christmas chest. Very simple resources, just to create a bit of a facade of a building where they're creating planks from trees. And I got a little water wheel that I designed, which I think looks really good from quite a few angles. Basically just to catch the water that was falling down. But one of the reasons why I came here is the dynamic landscape. And I just really like this one waterfall coming down. And I knew I was going to put something underneath it. So we put a nice little water wheel, which is going to drive the saws inside our sawmill behind there. So that's the next thing I think we will get on, and we'll build that exterior. So I've picked a number of blocks that I think will go quite well for a very, like I say, simple build. It's just a facade. Something just to give the impression that there's a building there, and to give the impression that it's a sawmill. So we got some cobble for the foundation, we got some spruce for the walls, and we got a bunch of obsidian here. And the obsidian is going to go first, which I'll do right now. Because when you're making a sawmill, or as it were, a log producing farm, you are going to be using lots of pistons to combine and put together into a large block all the bits and pieces from the trees that you're growing. And those pistons need to stop somewhere. And we could extend it right out to 12, which I believe is as far as a piston goes, but it's actually, I think, better to smush it up against an immovable block a little bit sooner. So say we have pistons back there about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably another 6 blocks back. And that'll make it a 10 distance to right here. That's why I put the little, wow, gosh, what would you call this? A axle for the water wheel sticking out of the building, and then it'll go straight into the obsidian wall. And then we're going to cover the obsidian wall in spruce trapdoors to make it look more woody, more sawmilly. But yeah, we need to install this first to make sure that we get this blocker set up. And I believe we're going 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we will get that installed and we'll be right back. All right, we've got a great big stopper wall of obsidian here that's 6 by 9. That's our 54 blocks that we started with. I might go a bit deeper later because I know the mangrove will be quite tall, but for now this is a great start, especially for the smaller trees. And we're going to now have to style in some cobblestone for a foundation. Yeah, let's get to that next. All right, a little bit of a progress update. Don't think I'm going to go quite that high with the trapdoors. I might take off the top, start bringing the roof up around there. The problem is that the wall for the obsidian is so high. It really stretches the wall of the building up, which I think once it's all the way across and maybe a roof comes down over that a little bit, it won't look so tall. But for now, it just feels like a sheer cliff. That's a lot of trapdoors. So I'm just going to continue them along here, and then start shaping the roof. And we got our little foundation, cobblestone and mossy cobblestone down here. And we just need a little stair system coming up here to a front door that lets you into the building, and then you can go ahead and chop all the wood back here. Yeah, again, it's just a facade, so we will continue working on these trapdoors. Okay, I think I now have it the way I want it. It looks pretty good from a distance. Not too shabby from here either. But I will admit it feels a little flat and tall from this side. So if you have any ideas of how to maybe make this a bit more defined, or if you think it's okay, just let me know in the comments. I'm sure you probably have some good ideas. I know I'm kind of out of them at this point. And the inside is pretty bare. There's not much going on here. It's just a couple of lights and, of course, our big old wall of obsidian, which is going to stop our wood. So we'll be able to just come in here, get our axe in hand, go whack, 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 whack. And yeah, it's going to be great. So for now, I think that is this project done. We'll move on to some other things. With the sawmill now built, we are on the lookout for turtles. We need turtle eggs, and quite a few of them, actually, for, you guessed it, an upcoming project. And actually, knowing what eggs are used for in this game, you can probably guess what the project's going to be. And I'm not gonna say anything, but the ones that know, you can always throw it in the comments and let everyone else know if you do know. And I know I saw some turtles around here somewhere when I was going back and forth to get the villagers. Might be around the corner here. Let's go find out. So we've actually got two sets of turtles. There's a pair here and there's just a pair around the corner. So we're going to breed these guys up, get them to put some eggs down. And we brought our Silk Touch pickaxe so that we can go ahead and get the eggs. Anyways, we'll go over to the other guys and we'll be back to collect the eggs. Where are you going? Where's your home base? Really? You're going to go over there to lay your eggs? Not here? You know, the sand here is just as nice as the sand over there. Time to sleep. One egg! Hooray! We've begun. Make sure that's Silk Touch. Yep. Ooh, that makes a weird sound. All right, let's go back to the other guys. By the time we come back, they should be ready to breed again. One, two, three, four. Awesome. One. You give me one. That's not enough. This is going to take a while. And one more should give us enough. 14, I think that should be enough. If not, we can always come back and get some more. And that does it for today. We are going to leave you off with the little wither fight. And yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me during this holiday season. I wish you all the very best. And we will see each other again real soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay, we've got a wither fight on our hands. We need to get one of those wither star things so that we can make a beacon, so we can do some digging. And maybe we'll get a few blocks while we're at it. This guy's not scary at all.